and then let me look at the perfect. And we're live. Hey, perfect. Let's go.
We up there. We out here. Let me see, man.
And then let me also just get stream chat up.
How long
And
has it
like 10 seconds.
been? No, how long has it been since we went live?
10 seconds.
My boy.
Creepers.
This is the last time we
Oh my god. My I had lag for a sec. My bad. How long has it been? It's been like 2 weeks?
Give or take.
I say 2 weeks, right?
No, it's been much more than 2 weeks, I want to say.
Okay, hold on. Let
2
me
weeks was like Christmas.
Yeah, that was Christmas. Bro.
Oh, well, he streamed some Rivals, right? I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Okay. You never know what you're gonna get on the OPU channel. We uploading videos too and stuff. So.
Oh, it was 3 weeks ago when we got streamed, bro.
Yeah, alright. Let me also post the link on Discord so everybody can know we're here. But, Crow, I'll let you take it away, bro.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You the host, my guy. I'm just,
we usually just chop it up and get a little, until we get a few more people in here.
Fair enough.
I asked
Shout out.
again, like I did before we stream, how y'all boys been? Dak, how you been doing? It's been a while since we got one together, man.
Oh man, well I'm doing great with the Cavs win over here, over the Thunder. So we having a good night.
That was a good game, man.
But otherwise, no, I'm doing great, man. We got a lot of One Piece to look forward to this year. Excited to talk about it.
Feels like we are in a drought right now, dog.
In
Facts.
terms of One Piece content, or in
35
terms...
came so quick.
No, I didn't realize how big not having anime episodes would really make the void feel. You know what I'm saying? Like when we got the breaks, at least we could look forward to seeing like some cool stuff. And yeah, I know we got the Fisherman Island remaster, whatever. I'm not, okay. But yeah, it stinks, bro. It stinks.
Yeah, not having the anime definitely like from a YouTube perspective has definitely quieted things down. Like there's just like less people looking for One Piece generally, and it sucks. And also the chapters have been few and far between. So we're just kind of chilling. There's live action ain't here yet. We ain't got a movie to even be talking about. Like we're just twiddling our thumbs a little bit.
Hard times.
Okay.
And then what's really crazy is when we get ourselves a gap and new content, somebody on some social media be acting the fool, and we ain't get that neither. Like, people's mad about people's top 30s and everything, but for the most part, it's been a really paying month.
I think
other than that,
we're a little low.
Fantastic looking like Luffy is the most popping thing. Like,
bro, people despise One Piece fans. That was like such an earnest question. I feel he was like, "What's this?" You know what I'm saying? But whatever. Anyway,
see, I think it's
I've been
very
in the top 30 discourse. Oh, go ahead, Bree.
Oh, I was gonna say that like I feel like it's very reciprocative. I don't know if even that's a word, but I'm gonna guess it is. It's like a constant cycle of like there's a lot of people that shit on One Piece, like saying like, oh, like why is it good? And then when One Piece gets good, like it is amazing to see like all the crazy things that are happening. But One Piece fans have a tiny bit of a bad habit to be like this is good and this is good. And like to be fair, like we do get a lot of good stuff. So like every time something amazing happens, there's like a constant like posts about it, and everyone's like, "Oh, this was great, this was great." And Egghead is banger after banger after banger. And now like it's like receding a bit. Now people that aren't One Piece fans are like, "Bro, One Piece fans are so annoying." It's because like when something is very good that's happening in One Piece, like you will see it. Like you will see posts about it. You will see that like it's in your face. And like it's at some places where it's like, you just can't get away from it. So I think maybe
you missed the thing I was talking about though, Prince. So they just added the Fantastic Four to the Rivals.
Oh, I've seen
they
that.
had so you saw the picture of Mr. Fantastic, with the big torso and everything. And I don't know who Buddy was, but he was acting about has he ever done anything similar to this, or is this Luffy inspired? And it just I didn't really go through it to look at the replies, but I just saw people like, dang, they really dragged that man just for asking the question. Like, if you just happen to be bringing anything around or mentioning One Piece around anything that's not One Piece, it seems like people get a little offended by that and they a little touchy. I don't know.
I think that it's like I think people like took it and thought it was like actually like, are his rubber powers One Piece inspired? And
Yeah.
that's
Like I
They know
think
it.
people like as soon as you try to relate it to also I feel like it's also kind of a anime stigma low key because there are like some only like Marvel comics fans coming and being like what do these anime nerds know about Reed Richards was the first person to have rubber powers ever and therefore he's the only person who can have rubber powers. But like I don't know, like it's just like I've looked at what the whole makeup is of like his breakdown in Marvel Rivals and like what he looks like when his upgrades and stuff, and I'm not gonna lie, it does look a lot like Luffy. And then when people are like complaining like they're not referencing One Piece at all, I remember me and Dak talking about it on the last Marvel Rival stream that they made references to One Piece in the game. Like on the winter card for when we were playing the Jeff Festival, there's a literal like Chopper Easter egg cameo for like a customizable option. So they're definitely Marvel Rivals producers and like game staff, and they're aware of One Piece. It's not like they're not. So I don't know. You take that how you will.
Most aren't used to One Piece being as big as it is now.
True.
And there was a point where One Piece was kind of like, even though it was always big, at least in the West, it was kind of like the in the background compared to Bleach and Naruto. So now that One Piece is bigger than those, arguably not Naruto maybe, but Bleach for sure.
Yo,
People just get annoyed, bro. Yeah, you've got a bad taste of Naruto. That's
Man.
hilarious. That's funny stuff, though, man. That they was wild with that. Gross Stonks, what's good, my boy? How you doing, man?
Dak, how do you feel about the whole? Have you seen much about it? The whole like Reed Richards Luffy situation.
No.
It's just a lot of like unneeded, really like unnecessary arguments and discourse on like what the character is based on or what like who like it's really inspired by and whatnot. And yeah, it's just a bunch of petty stuff, low key. But it is.
That sounds like some Twitter nonsense.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not gonna lie. 99% of the time, it is. It really
I'm
is.
just saying,
Yeah.
low key.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I don't mess with Twitter, man.
I get on there and I post and I don't read the timeline. I just post some myself. That's what I've been doing lately, and I think it's helping a lot because I don't know. Twitter is full of it's a
with
cesspool.
all the toxicity.
It's a cesspool, man, for real.
It is.
Okay. Well, let's see. Other than introductions and Luffy Reed Richards discourse out of the way, let's start the One Piece bingo card. I mean, hell, there's so many things that could happen this year in terms of LBAF, but what do you guys think would probably be the like most definite event that you are guaranteed to expect in 2025?
Let's go one by one.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go last. Go ahead, Judge. Let's hear it.
You said the most expected.
Yeah, like
Wait,
what do you
is this going on the bingo card?
I just want to feel what like people are trying to like have as events first, and then we'll see what goes where. Because I haven't even like put anything on the bingo card yet.
Yeah,
Also-
well, I was just gonna say like we should each get a corner, and I wanted to know if this thing should be my corner pick because the corner is the most important. You know what I mean?
Fair
But-
enough.
So, as someone who has never played bingo, don't kill me. So
Wait.
the corner picks be like layups or what?
The corners can have 3 bingos. So you just want those to be the most guaranteed of whatever. Yeah, because
Cool. All right. Sanji conquers hockey. Let's go.
Also, do we want to call like corners? Like, anybody got any specific preference?
bottom left for me.
Give the
Bottom
top
left?
man one of the tops.
I mean, I was expecting
No,
that.
no. All I ask is that JJ's not at the top. I'll take whichever other one you want.
Listen.
I'll take the last one. Come
really
on.
appreciative that you brought that up. Let me just say this before we really even get into the things. You know what I'm saying? I got an announcement to make, and I really didn't want to speak on it until I got on the stream.
Oh,
You know, something really important to me. And honestly, with Dak being here, it's like apropos. You know what I'm saying? You know, we in the new year. This is the first stream of 2025. Jeepers creep. Listen, I heard my boy Fleppin say 2025 year of the swan. It sound cool. I'm not really rolling with it. But I just got to say, we doing new things in 2024. I'm going to leave the top man agenda where it needs to be, okay? So, like...
No.
Listen. Because I'm moving with growth. I'm moving with, you know... I'm freeing, you know. My guy is my guy, and that's not going nowhere. But we in a new land. I'm not expecting him to be as prevalent. And I don't just, you know, I don't want to milk the cow, the same cow, you know, pause. You know what I'm saying? So fact of the matter is, the top man is still the top man, but we in Elbath, and we focusing on different things. I haven't decided exactly what 2025 is about, but be a little bit chill when it comes to the top man agenda moving forward. And you know, with Dak being the hater that he was, I just want to show that even with that energy, I'm still willing to do what I feel I need to do and move forward with the story. How we feeling?
It sounds like you scared because you know the agenda doomed to fail.
No,
He's backing out now. He's planting the seeds now.
Bruh, I put 10K on top man. Y'all dropped my stock. I'm not getting rid of this stock. I'm gonna be in a place where that stock ain't gonna do me no good right now. So we gonna focus on different things. You know, I'm a big wrestling fan, and we got Goldberg and we got Rhea Ripley in the building. You know, let me just see what Elbath is presenting me. You know,
I guess.
you know.
No.
Well,
All right. Well, I need to know what the next agenda
I
is
thought y'all be a little bit more accepting, honestly.
Shoot, I mean, I am, because, like...
I've been streaming about Green Boy for 3 years now.
Ooh, nah, but JJ, is what I'm hearing that you giving an olive branch right now to the anti-top man community? You just laying it off for 2025? Is that what it is?
I mean, if you anti, you know, greatness, that's a personal problem. I can't help you. I can't help you climb out the sewers. I can't do that. But what I'm saying is, I'm not just going to be sitting up at the Holy Land just looking down at the insects no more. I want to be one with the people. That's all I'm saying. Celestial Yonaganda for real, but I still want to be one with the people.
Hey.
I'm like Dolph's dad.
I can't argue with it, so if he wants to be a man of the people, you gotta let him.
We'll see. We'll see how long it lasts. You know.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, that is true. Because imagine if Top Man makes a random appearance in like May or something. I could definitely see JJ.
That's what I'm saying.
Full back on the train.
Yeah, if we see Topman, like, you know, talking down to Garling at some point, telling him, like, you know, I'm the boss, I'm the top man, and the Gora say, don't be talking to me like that. Then I mean, JJ, there's no way JJ's gonna sit back, you know. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens in 2025.
So my thought process also is that I'm thinking 2025 is really going to be about the Holy Knights and about some other things that I plan on adding to the board. But like I said, I really don't see the Gorosei being a really big part of this particular year. I just want to fall back on them for this particular time. But like you say, if Top Man popping off, like, that's my character. Like, don't nobody got Top Man character but me. Like, that's all mine. So,
I mean, to be fair, I expect like a Gorosei appearance, like at least maybe once this year, because of the fact that we got Garling probably controlling what flanks and female Gojo are doing. So, we'll see.
Cloak and Dagger.
Female Gojo is interesting. Hey, thank you for reminding me that I was supposed to be getting one of my coworkers in the anime, and I told him to watch Jujutsu Kaisen. So thank you.
Oh yeah.
Jujutsu Kaisen. He wants an anime tattoo.
Okay, so y'all wanted me, if we're going to do something in regards of a layup in regards to this bingo board, I'm the Frankie guy. So I want to focus, you know, on what may be good for Frankie. I'm saying there's going to be some type of ancient weapon lore given to us in 2025. Is that too broad?
I mean, not that, bro. I mean, like...
You got to pick one of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Like, try to siphon down which ancient weapon. Like, are we getting more info on Poseidon, more info on Uranus, more info on Pluton? What are we doing?
I mean, he's the one that had the Pluton blueprint. So if we're gonna say Frankie's gonna learn. Frankie learns. Frankie gets adds to Pluton lore, or Frankie receives Pluton lore. How about that?
Frankie receives Pluton lore. You know what? It's not a bad
Straw
thing.
Hats received Pluton lore. Straw Hats received Pluton lore.
Okay.
They may be robbing off in the. I don't want to lose off no technicality.
Now, JJ, what corner you want?
Top left. I'm a lefty.
Whoa. Bottom.
Dak.
I thought you said you're leaving the agenda behind.
Listen, I'm a lefty. You got the L right there for the Luffy. I demand that spot. Put Dak at the bottom right, where the Y is, and we can just keep our stuff far away from each other. I'm trying to work with the guy, and he's just bringing all the static to the screen.
I'm trying to bring you down with me. I'll be which one you want? You want the Y be bottom right? I'll be bottom left, or reverse, whichever. We'll both be at the bottom.
Let's hear
Stay where you at, Prince. I'm comfortable where you at right now, Prince.
All right, so
come over here trying to dictate things. What's going on now?
I want to win this bingo card, bro.
Hey,
I need the Uranus or the Pluton lore drop. You know, intersecting.
So we're not working together.
I mean,
well, we are.
We're working together to make the entire thing, but we'll see who gets most of these right. But for right now, ladies and gentlemen, we got the first bingo placement down. So Straw Hats received Pluton lore, my bad, in the top left. And then also, y'all in the chat, please let us know your bingo card thoughts as well. I mean, I already see some of them, see some good ones too. So yeah, just keep at it. I do like some of them. I'm not gonna say because I don't want to spoil my pick, but like some of them. All right, we'll move on from JJ to Dak. If we're gonna go top left, we gotta go bottom left, right?
No. Now we're going top right. I can't be under JJ.
Oh,
can't let him be top.
What is this?
See, I can't. If he's gonna leave the agenda behind,
Does that mean are you picking up the agenda? Is that what you're saying?
No, we're showing that we're on equal footing.
Ah, okay, all right. So,
hey,
Dak, let's hear it.
I want the chat to rank our board. So what we add onto the board too. What's the likeliness of they thinking of what we're gonna say happen?
Oh yes, that's actually a great idea. Chat, if you guys can, I'll keep a note on it, on the thing itself as to who made the pick, but also just keep in mind who made what. So, all right, Dak, go ahead.
We can make after every time we add something, we can make a poll and make it rated.
Yeah, I'll say we'll do it round base. After every 4 picks, we'll make a poll. Who got the best pick out of that round, and then move forward. Sound good?
Yeah. Do we want to give the chat any spots? Are we?
Ooh,
are
you know
we
what?
confident enough?
I'm down to give them the free spot. If they think that's so cemented that what's gonna happen. If chat can agree on one free spot, what do you think is the best free spot for LBAF in 2025? Let us know. But other than that, I'm trying to think of what.
Hey, free's a vital spot, man. Free.
That's why we gotta let chat.
The middle's too key. Well, I mean,
I say give it one that wouldn't hurt us too bad,
Okay, I mean, where would that be in that case?
Forget the part.
Any of the top, bottom, left, or right of the middle would be the least.
Grosstong's funny as hell. He said Nolan flashback. Imagine.
I agree.
Why not?
Hey, if that's the case, that would be so damn dope.
Who top right? Who we going top right, bottom right?
Let's see. Top right. Dak, that's what you want, right?
Top right, yeah. I mean, well, so what are we doing are we doing the Nolan one? Is that happening?
I mean, it's up to you, Dak. It's your pick. Like, what do you think is
Well, my pick is Nolan related, so it completely depends if we're if we're gonna do the Nolan.
We'll prioritize your pick.
Yeah, it's all yours.
Well, mine. All right, I did this one on like multiple bingo cards already. This is like my number one agenda. I actually have a short that's like halfway edited for this already, and I just need to get it done. But that Jarl met Nolan, and we're gonna figure that out this year. That's my.
Cool. I like it.
That's my huge LBAF agenda.
I like it.
Wait, repeat it one more time for me. Sorry, the audio cut out.
You're good. Jarl met Nolan, like Elder Jarl, the old giant. He met Nolan because he's old enough.
Nolan. All right, and then that is for Dak. And I do think that it could be very prevalent because he'll probably immediately strike the conversation with Usopp as well. Or like
exactly.
have a big I could see that happening. But hey, second one is on the board, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Let's see. Now we got I'll defer. Or Crow, do you really want to go last?
I don't care.
All right. Then I'll defer to you, Crow. Which one you want? Bottom left or right?
Okay, this supposed to be a layup though. I have two options. Both are hockey related. Luffy and Zoro do a ocean sovereignty type attack together.
Ooh.
Does that seem like a layup to y'all?
I
don't think it's a layup.
I don't think it's a layup. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's like a possibility, but I don't think it's like a.
I would love that.
Well, you also got to think about the 2025 part because we're only going to have like 30 chapters, and that's like a beating a big bad type deal, and I don't know if that'll happen this year for sure.
That's true.
Unless the pacing for One Piece skyrockets into heaven in the way like we get paced so damn quick into the LBAF arc, but I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Which I really hope that doesn't happen.
Me neither.
But...
I hope they take their time.
Yep.
All right, come back to me, please.
All right, let's see. Okay, so first off, I've been seeing it in chat a bit, and I think it's a great discussion to have. Shout out to 3-Day. I'll put it in the free spot. Elbaphian Valkyries. I think that that'll be a very dope, thing to have, and especially because of like the amount of lore Valkyries as a whole have in Norse mythology. I think it would be a huge dub to have in the story, and I think that's something we can also easily see early on. And with characters like Ripley and Gerd, we've already seen, Ripley being the last of the like warrior dying breed, pretty much. Also, speaking of which, what's with the whole cancel culture thing we've got these days with the new LBAF? Can we talk about that? Like, what is going on?
What are you talking about?
They're trying to get civilized.
Oh, wow. Come on, bro.
Man, I don't know. Like, even Luffy's not rocking with it. He's like, what the hell are you guys doing?
I mean,
like,
I don't know if that's a good barometer for it.
I mean, to be fair, that is true.
If Luffy doesn't like it, it might be a good thing for regular people.
But still, I don't know. They're very like hush hush on every single tiny thing. Like, I don't know. But to be fair, Luffy is as unfiltered as they go. But
well, I think it's more so like what they were expecting, right? Like I think the way that the Giants are acting is more so like how normal people act for the most part. Like,
yeah.
Like they were like originally they were kind of more like, savage or barbaric a little bit. Like that's what Saul was complaining about whenever he met Robin the first time. So, I mean, I think that whole thing is going to be a very big plot point, the cultural shift. Cause,
I mean, who knows?
But it's kind of like in real life where once you start trading and you get connected with the world, then you kind of get more civilized,
True. Yeah.
So I think it's kind of the same thing.
Might also like be like this whole like peace transition. Maybe it'll be a spin off of like if they get like trained well and like those youngins become powerful, like more so than like Elbaphian nature to like seek war and destroy. They'll be able to keep strength and protect, if that makes any sense.
I got it down.
Like new morals and values of what they find in terms of being strong in Elbaf, if that makes any sense. I can see that happening. But let's see. As far as my specific pick for this year, man, this is tough. Actually, let me put this right here for the free one in the middle. Yeah. I don't know. It's very tough. I'm gonna go bottom left.
While you figure that out, let me ask y'all this. You know, Egghead introduced us basically jumping around the world while still being specifically in one arc. You know, we've been around the world in different circumstances, but for the most part, it's, you know, post-arc reasoning. Do y'all think we're going to still get that kind of circumstance in Elbaf where, you know, we'll be traveling all around to see what's going on with Bartolomeo and random people? Are we going to be just in Elbaf for these next few years?
I think we might get some stuff, but Elbaf seems to be more of a traditional One Piece arc compared to Egghead, so I don't know if he's gonna have to fill in gaps with stuff like that, like last arc. You know
See, I really feel that Elbaf is gonna be like a convergence point where the storylines that we usually see from outside the world, I feel like based on the whatever events in Elbaf transpire, like all those like lines that Oda has made in the outside world will somehow gravitate towards Elbaf, and like obviously the whole like Ragnarok talk and stuff like that. But I feel like if that's gonna happen, all those like storylines, like we got Vivi, we got Sabo and the Revolutionaries, Dragon. He's talking about when the Holy Knights move, that's when we gotta move. You got the like whole like kingdoms of let's see, Dressrosa, Fishman Island, trying to figure out what to do post Reverie. And I feel like once like huge things in terms of obviously also going for the Pirate King throne happen, that's when real pieces are going to start to move. And I feel like that's going to start happening in Elbaf. So people are going to move towards it. But
I see you got your pick, right?
Yeah, I do have my pick. I put it down. I believe I'm going to talk about it in a very soon to come video. Promise y'all. But I do believe that I think Usopp should get a new weapon. Now, hear me out. I know that Kabuto is a great weapon. It is great, you know, like upgraded version of what he had beforehand, right? You know, he was literally working with wood and string, and then he upgraded his way up, allegedly became the nastiest of snipers in Enies lobby. And now, you know, did great things in Dressrosa, did, you know, come back in Fishman Island, did well in, you know, Wano to, you know, pretty much convert most of the, what was it, the gifters or the headline? I forgot which one it was. Which one was the main one he was able to convert?
Nothing important. It's all good. Keep going.
Man. Okay, anyways. What I'm trying to say is, as much as Kabuto was a decent weapon, I think that for Usopp to become decent to amazing, he needs a new weapon. And I feel like the only reason why Usopp has his current like slingshot-ish weapon is because Oda wants to make this parallel between David versus Goliath, where obviously Usopp is David, he's using his wits, mind, and everything in his slingshot versus an actual giant. And I feel like in some way, shape, or form, Usopp is gonna beat a like giant that he has to, like, in some kind of like show-offy way, like in order to showcase that, yeah, he's God Usopp, he has this strength, he's not just like some like regular person who's like just trying to cash in on this straw hat fame. So I think that in order to like showcase his true talent, he's gonna have to do that. But I really do hope that like he gets something better. Like, imagine if Usopp had like, not like Mjolnir where like it comes back to him, but some type of like gun or like sniping thing tool, like that has a Elbafian rune, or like some kind of new addition or enchantment that could really change the game. And like it's something different to Devil Fruits or something like that, but it helps him not only with just overall battle, but helps him understand hockey as well. Like, I could easily imagine Usopp getting a new weapon. I mean, obviously people love the Usopp hammer, like stuff. But man, I don't know. Just give him something new. That's what I'm thinking. In order to get him to like the top tiers that he wants to be.
I'm not mad at it.
So yeah, that's what I'd say.
And I mean, he's in the perfect place to be able to get something. I mean, if this is the best tree in the world, why would you not use this? Like, use ammunition from it. Usopp's really resourceful, so I can see him turning that botany, idealist mind of his into a lot of creations with working with the Elbaf people, and they're going to be really wanting to give him all that he can be to be exactly who he wants to be as well. So maybe not this year particularly, but I think by the end of this arc, we got to get some kind of upgrade for Usopp.
Yeah, because I feel like I could easily see Frankie, Usopp, maybe even Jinbei, or just like going to an Elbafian blacksmith. Like, how cool would that be? Where they get to like, or all the Straw Hats get to like each tailor make their own weapons. That'd be so cool. But yeah, I feel like something like that would be so dope, and I feel like Usopp definitely could do it. So yeah, that's my first bingo card pick.
Cool.
Let me cement it real quick. Yep, that's the third. Now let's move on to the fourth and last of the round. Crow, take it away.
Loki conquers hockey user.
Whew.
Confirmation. Is that fair?
Conqueror.
Is that too easy?
Hockey confirmation. Nah.
Cool.
He
Confirmation.
ain't gonna be no conqueror, but it's all good.
We'll see.
All right, but
Not the way he ducked in fear at that Gear 4 punch. No, he ain't no conqueror.
You got an anti-Loki agenda now, JJ?
I'm still weary of the situation. You know, all is not what it seems. I just can't hear the name
Right.
Loki and just see a guy just being trapped on a tree and just be like, yeah, something's amiss, and I don't like it, and I'm not comfortable.
Okay.
I'm not comfortable.
That's
with
very
that.
funny coming from a Zoro fan. You know.
Facts.
no, but I'm not gonna lie. I do low-key agree with JJ. Like, as far as like Loki's concerned, like he might have the craziest backstory. I don't know, but like I definitely do feel like there's a huge twist to be expected with Loki, and I feel like it'll just be, I don't know. I don't know what to expect, but I know for certain it's not just like some black and white. He's either an ally or an enemy. So we got to figure it out. But for right now, I do have my suspicions.
Loki gonna be good, bro. Y'all gonna see.
My suspicions.
He's
I think
definitely
he
gonna
got-
be powerful as hell. You know, that's my thing.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna be like you know that whole like I'll wipe out any pirate crew you want. Whoever frees him, he's gonna hold up that end of the bargain.
Yeah.
You know.
But Crow, would you like to just further break down the Conquer Hockey confirmation, or like how you
Y'all
think
think he's
Loki
gonna
gonna
do
get it?
Oh, now, come on now. Shit. I mean, maybe I think as soon as he gets free from the tree, he's gonna let off a crazy blast of Conqueror's Hockey. To be honest with you, just like stretching, and he's just gonna let one go. You know, he's gonna shit on everything Top Man did last arc, and
Damn.
it's gonna be pretty cool.
Cook.
Hey, you never know. Like, based on his, because we don't know what legendary devil fruit he has. Maybe that's the trigger to Ragnarok. You never know.
Perhaps.
Maybe like
Yeah, I
his
think
Conqueror's
that's
Hockey plus his devil fruit is the trigger to what, like the whole Ragnarok state of what Elbaf could be, what's going on. But yeah, all right. So we got all our 4 picks. Chat, you see them in the corners right here. We have first in the top left, Straw Hats receive Pluton lore from JJ. Top right, we got Elder Yarul has met Nolan from Dak. The freebie right in the middle, we got the Elbafian Valkyries showing up this year. And then in the bottom left, we got Usopp getting a new weapon from me. And then finally, we got in the bottom right, Loki getting a Conqueror's Hockey confirmation. So that's a wrap for round 1. Chat, I'll make a quick poll, but let us know who you think probably has the best chance in terms of their pick. And here, let me put in the votes real quick. Or the...
Can we, on this
Options real
bingo
quick.
board, can we say things that we think are not happening?
You want to do an anti-pick? You got to specify that.
Just
first.
saying, like, I mean, I just want to throw it out there and see how we feeling. But I'm rather confident that nobody from the Straw Hat or Red Hair Pirates will meet within this year. Is that something that we can add on to the board?
Yeah, you can just say Straw Hat's not meeting Red Hair Pirates.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's like we won't be able to mark it off until the very end of the thing. But hey, that's something that we can hold on to.
Yeah.
But I just feel like, like what Daks said, we gotta we only getting about like 30 chapters this year, and with us just getting the Holy Knights and just getting the conflict started and still having a lot to learn about LBF altogether, I just think it would be I just think we need to hold out a little bit longer and get familiar with all of the new things we have before we start getting, the meetings that we want to see. I definitely want to see 𝚲𝚙𝚒𝚑𝚝, but before we do that, we need to get more, Holy Knight information, and see what's going on with Cloak and Dagger over here. I'm not calling him, what y'all call him, Shanks, Stanks. I'm doing Cloak and Dagger.
Flanks. Nah, like the whole like archetype of the character, I don't know who they are, but it really gave me just female Gojo vibes, bro. I don't know why. Especially with the whole eye design, I could see their like eyes being like some kind of crystal blue. But also speaking of the votes, I don't know if Dak and Crow got like burners underneath, but we got 25% for JJ, 38% for Crow, 38% for Dak, and 0% for me. Hey, appreciate it, y'all. Much love.
I mean, they must just be thinking, the weapon's coming in 2026.
Yeah, you know what? Just has to be that. You never know. But all right,
you're not popular, Clint.
I know it is what it is. I got to deal with it. But all right, let's move on to round 2, y'all. Let's see. I don't know where we go from here, corner wise, or just in general, pick wise. What do we want to do? The regular cardinal?
I just spoke on one though.
Like, where you want to be on the board? Where you want to be?
Man, put me right next to Dak. He a hater. Put me right next to Dak. The Straw Hats and
let's do it, bro.
The Red Hair Pirates are not meeting.
Oh no! Hey, no. Put that. Let's see. Put that on the diagonal. Put that towards you, Prince.
On the diagonal.
If it's gonna connect to me, if it's like go to me, but do the diagonal one, because he said he wants to be next to me, but do the diagonal, like.
Okay.
Down one. From
this OPU. This is not the 𝙲𝚘𝚎𝚑𝚝 Discord. What's going on?
I'm just trying to figure out exactly where to place this.
But, go down one.
Did this one right?
The one for me, you have the top highlighted. Go down so it's the diagonal from me. Like.
Yeah. No. I think I clicked on it. It'll show up in stream in a sec. Is that what it?
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
If JJ demands, it's got to be. Touching my square, that's the spot.
Straw Hats will not be together, right? Is that what we're saying, JJ?
Straw Hats won't meet Red
Straw
Hair
Hats
Pirates.
and Red Hair Pirates will not meet.
Oh, okay. Straw Hats and Red Haired. All right, we got our first pick of round 2 down. Straw Hats and Red Hair Pirates will not meet in 2025. And JJ, any reasons as to why?
Man, first of all, I think I'm 2 for 2. You know what I'm saying? Follow the JJ board. He gonna lead you to success. But like I spoke on earlier, it's just, we got Cloak and Dagger pulling up. They're gonna find them their way to Loki. I feel like when Robin met Saul, they almost gave it like a whole chapter, and we just don't got that in 2025. We still trying to figure out what's going on with this Bible bird. I need Chopper to talk to the bird. I need to see how long this party is going to last. I need to know what Louis Arnold is talking about. It's too much going on to actually bring the Redhead Pirates here. Didn't they just leave yesterday? They don't need to double back.
Well, real quick, let's just say that is Shanks, and they meet for like a second, and then they leave. Like they don't actually talk. Does that qualify? Like if that is Shanks and they don't actually talk, but they see each other, does that?
Ooh.
Like, because does that count as meeting? Like, I guess that's all I'm asking.
See, I really don't know what the definition of meeting would be, because even like the hockey they felt
Seeing
on
somebody
Wano,
is not meeting somebody.
Yeah.
Seeing somebody is
All
not
right, that's
meeting
fine.
somebody.
I agree. I was just curious what your definition was, because
'Cause, like-
then I agree with it more. Because I think if that is Shanks, I do think they're gonna see each other, and I could see a moment where they're like, "Wait, why are you here?" And then he just bounces like through the circle or something. Like I could see that, but I don't. But I agree. Like a full-on meeting where they're like, "Oh my God, it's been so long." Like that's just. I don't think we're ready for that, or you know.
Or I could also easily see like their meeting being saved for the end of Elbaf, and during like the middle or like the beginning middle, like where we see some conflict, like Shanks and the red hair pirates have to, you know, deal with their own things, and the Straw Hats are gonna have to deal with their own things, and somehow it's not like the conflicts will intersect, so they'll like see one another, but it won't be like no official greetings or nothing. They just like it's just more of like a noticing that they're there type of thing. But yeah, I can see it. So, hey, that's the first double pick. All right, we'll move on.
2 for 2.
Pick for you, Dak. Where are you going?
Let's see here. So does this have to be like manga focused? Like, can I pick anything about One Piece? Like,
I say anything goes, low key.
Let's have fun, yo.
Yeah,
well,
let's do it.
I feel like saying like we're gonna get a movie announced is like too easy, but that was kind of what I was thinking.
Okay.
I mean, I'm trying to think of like a live action one, but I feel like the live action season 2 being amazing isn't like a prediction because that's like subjective.
Yeah, I'd say it's more so just like a thought
Yeah.
process. Yeah.
Didn't they announce a movie in Jump Festa?
I don't think they officially did. I think they might have hinted at it, and I know Megumi Ishitani requested to work on a movie. So, but I don't think we actually have one announced.
Bro,
I mean, like literally the name of one announced. Like we know what it's called when it's coming out.
If they give her a canon God Valley flashback movie, Toei, I will forever be in your grace, because they need to do this. If they did that, it would save not only so much time, I feel, for Oda as well, because I don't know, maybe he might have some reasons as to why he wants to save God Valley, maybe for certain arcs or something. But if it really is going to be like, not retcon, but like it goes to the point where it's like a thing that he addresses in like an SBS kind of thing, like, oh yeah, this happened, and it's not really like further progressing like later on in the story, then please give us the movie. It would be so sick. But yeah,
a movie would be great. Like I doubt they're going to do that, but would be fantastic.
All right, so One Piece new movie in 2025. Where would you like to be?
Well, I don't know if like, because if I say a movie announced, I just feel like that's too guaranteed.
Okay.
Let's instead do. This one's pretty risky. It is manga one, but I hope it happens.
Okay.
Cross Guild sets out for Elbaf. Let's say that.
Ooh.
I don't know if they'll actually get there, but I think we'll have that confirmation that they're coming.
And where do you want it?
Let's go under JJ.
Ooh, right next to the freebie.
Wait, no, I mean under his original.
Okay, under his original. Got it. Okay. Cross Guild. Man, I don't know why the whole capital thing is annoying. But, alright, we got our second pick of round 2, ladies and gentlemen. Cross Guild set for Elbaf this year. Coming in from Dak. And, Dak, any explanation, reason why you got the pick?
Well, there's already a bunch of connections between Cross Guild and Elbaf, at least parallel-wise, because you go back to Little Garden, and that's like where we met Baroque Works, right? Originally, that's like where we first saw Crocodile, and like he dried out the lily flower and all that stuff. So like, there's already like those kind of parallels there, and I've been saying for a long time, and so is Randy Troy, shout out to him, that we're gonna get a Davy back fight between them on Elbaf, because Cross Guild should be looking for road poneglyph rubbings, because they want to like basically cheat their way to Laugh Tale, right? Like they don't want to actually go beat everybody. They literally said that, like, we don't have to defeat all the Yonko. We just have to beat them to Laugh Tale. That was like Buggy's whole point. And the way you would do that is getting road poneglyph rubbings. And if you wanted to get all the road poneglyph rubbings quickly without actually fighting one of the Yonko, you would have a Davy back fight. Because I mean, like, you might have to have the combat round, but you could theoretically just win the first two and win the whole thing, and then just take their rubbings, because like you can make them disband as a crew or whatever, right? So I think they're definitely showing up for sure.
All right. Let's see. Crow, do you want to go ahead or?
Yeah, I got Dragon go ahead and making an actual move this year.
Ooh. I mean, do we want to say the specific move or just like Dragon move?
No, I mean, it's gonna be some Holy Knight thing, but I don't want to say the specific move. Just say Dragon makes a significant move.
Like what type of move? We talking like moving a queen or moving a pawn? Like
a queen.
All right. So let's see. And where do you want it?
You can put it under JJ's straw hat. Wait, what? How many can that be?
On the right side of the Valkyries, right?
I don't really care, bro.
Hey, I'm just asking, man.
Yeah, I don't care. Just put it somewhere, bro. Yeah, I'll let y'all pick that out.
Man, all right. I'll put it just next to you. All right, let's see.
Low quarter. Let's go have his low quarter.
You're going to see so many W's over there, man. It's going to be crazy, bro.
I mean, to be fair, I'm not gonna lie. I could see that also easily happening because of the fact that he said they're moving when the Holy Knights are gonna move, and they are currently moving. Like, they are making a deal in Elbaf, and I feel like it's also a bad thing on the Holy Knights, because I feel like if they move in silence but get found out by Luffy, Luffy's the most loud character in history right now. Like, he has probably the most attention on him, so Luffy's gonna do something, and then Elbaf is going to be in tatters, and then I feel like that news might spread around the world, and boom, you never know what might happen next.
Do we think Dragon has connections to Elbaf?
That is a different question.
Maybe the Sky Island that is connected to might be some dragon stuff, but
Heaven World?
Yeah, I can see that, but that's random, I know, but I'll explain it later. But I don't know. I don't think in the other regard. I just think he has some connection to Sky Islands in general. So him being connected to Heaven World would make sense to me.
Okay. Well, hey, speaking of Dragon and the revolutionaries, I'm gonna go with chat's little inference in general, and it's something that I do agree with.
So Prince.
Hold on.
We just
You cut out.
Well, he said. I thought he said, "Hold on." So.
Oh, okay.
Bam. Okay. Sorry, I was just putting the pick down. I wholeheartedly agree with 3-Day on this one. I feel like Vivi will join the Revolutionaries. I feel like in order to figure out exactly what's going on, get information down, and because she's literally connected to a new source right now, and I feel like she probably wants questions regarding Sabo, regarding what's going on, and obviously going closer to Luffy. So if she goes to Elbaf directly or indirectly, because you never know if she might move with the Revolutionaries, and I feel like it would be a great move, and also because of the fact that she might have a whole Koza state of mind. Because right now, with Alabasta not having Cobra, and Cobra being publicly offed, and there's no leader right now for Alabasta, I think that she's probably going to make some decisions on, like, weighted to herself for the kingdom. And it's a good call. I do feel like that is something we can expect. So let me cement it real quick.
See, me, now when you say join, do you mean like officially, or she just like leaves Morgan's and starts riding with them now?
See, I can see both. I can see, like, because I think the revolutionary cause is like, it's not like revolutionary. It's more so like the new I don't know, it's gonna sound crazy. New World Order, for those WWE fans out there. That like is gonna take place in the sense that like what we want to see as the standard in the One Piece world instead of the world government is what the revolutionaries are trying to chase. And I feel like Vivi is definitely more about what the revolutionaries are more than the world government. And now that she like is probably talking with Walpole, seeing what's going on like with Imu and them, and then probably gonna want to talk to Sabo as well and figure out the truth and what's going on. So once she does learn about all these things, obviously family history is going to repeat itself. Lily didn't like the world government, and neither will Vivi. So that's revolutionary talk right there. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I think it's a mix of both. That like she wants information, but also like once she like gets more out of it, she'll probably end up joining. But as far as she joins the Straw Hats, it's a 50-50. It's whoever gets there first, or whoever she goes to first.
I don't mind the idea of Vivi joining the revolutionaries. I just don't know about how that plot moves so fast within this time frame. Like if we were to just be predicting the future, I would say you got like a 40% chance. But if I'm saying like this is gonna happen in 2025, I'm like, nah.
See, I think so because I think so because it's very in tandem with Crow's previous pick, Dragon's move. I feel like if Vivi does move, it'll be because Dragon is moving, or like some way, shape, or form, and that was gonna happen, and they're gonna figure it out. But for right now, she could literally be going anywhere because the news coup like range that they got is literally everywhere. So she could be going wherever she wants. Honestly, it's just based on where she wants to pick. But yeah, let's.
Does Vivi know that Dragon is Luffy's father?
I don't know about that. I have to. I think it's worldly known, right? Because it was stated in Marineford publicly, right?
It's not publicly known because like Ivankov didn't even know when.
No. But in Marineford, they were talking about Luffy being Dragon's son.
Oh
and
yeah, I mean
that was broadcasted live.
Yeah, I mean anyone
like
who's heard that, but I don't know.
So that's what I'm saying. I feel like
they was cutting off the transmission at the same time, like
right. Like I don't know if the papers printed that, so like everyone who was there knows, but I don't know if everyone around the world knows.
Everybody, bro. Tomorrow Black knows, bro. Like I swear, does Tomorrow Black not know? Like when he did that,
I'm just saying I don't know if it's a safe bet that literally every single person knows. That's all I'm saying. Like a lot of people definitely know now, but I mean I don't know if we can. I don't know.
Well, I think it's safe to say that any person that's pretty affiliated with Luffy now, like post-war, post-Marineford, should know. I think.
I mean, Vivi's a world leader. Like she definitely knows. I'm just saying I don't know if everybody.
Yeah, she has to be very up. It's like pretty much standard for her as world leader to be up to date with news. So I feel like I think everybody knows. But okay, that's the last pick for round 2. So let me get the round 2 polls up, y'all, and let's see. Got that.
Back by the end. And Straw Hats and Redhead Pirates are not meeting this year. 2026 is up.
All right, y'all.
You know the Pluton lore. Like I'm 2 for 2.
Hey, who knows, man? Okay, but let's see. That's it for round 2, ladies and gentlemen. Can we get a round of applause, please? Thank you so much.
No.
Thank you.
No.
But round 3. I mean, I don't know where to go from here, low key, cause like
I got one.
You got one? We gonna do a quick little snake draft?
Let's go.
I gotta do it.
That's easy.
Let's go, bro.
That's easy.
A Rouge?
Yeah, he gotta be at Alabama.
A Rouge appearance or just actually coming in?
And make sure you intersect that wherever you're putting it, intersect it with some of mine, because that's happening. I'm on that agenda 100%.
Yeah,
All right. If that's the case, I'll put it right in the middle of both of your guys' rows.
All right, bet.
Or that one row. Okay.
Yeah. Mixing the Nolan agenda with the Yaruja agenda, that has the Dak trademark. I like that.
All right. But hey, any further explanation or just simple Rouge 2025?
No, no further explanation. I could do Heaven World, but it'll be alright. He's coming. He's gonna show up this year.
All right. This year. Okay. I feel it. All right. Anybody next? Anybody like any throwing out like specific predictions that they got that they know?
All right. All right. I got one that's not manga related, or okay. It is, but it's not like in the manga.
Okay.
And I don't think people are gonna like this one, but I'm gonna just say it. Oda decides to take another 1 month break during 2025.
Ooh.
That's stamped.
I mean that's happening. Like that's the thing. It sucks, but I mean and I'm cool with it. You know, Oda can take his breaks. I mean, the 1 month breaks probably rejuvenate him. He's pretty much had like a lot of breaks. You know, recently he's almost had a month probably at this point. But like, he's gonna do it again. I feel like.
Okay.
He's due.
Any specific location where you wanted to go?
You can put it wherever.
All right. I'll just put it in between you and JJ then, right smack dab in the middle. But all right, fair enough. I also do see it happening because I could see him being like, oh, it's time for the live action, or like something he has to do for the live action, and then like a 1 month break happening, and then you never know. And I do feel like it's also good because as much as we want more of One Piece, what I want at the end of the day is to make sure that man is as healthy as possible. Because we need to see the story play out in full. And I would hate to, like, knock on wood, have something like a Hunter x Hunter situation, And I feel like even Hunter x Hunter, there was such a good story there, but, like, just got didn't get played out as it should have. So, yeah, I don't want to see that happen in Oda for sure. But, yeah, let's see. Who's up now? I mean, I don't got a pick right now. I'm not gonna lie. So, JJ, you got any thoughts? Any outstanding picks?
I mean, I got, I'm 2 for 2, so I could feel like I could swing for the fences a bit. I'm not 100% confident of this, but I feel like it will be happening either 25 or 26. I'm gonna say the Blackbeard Pirates will set sail to Wano. I'm not specifically sure if it's this year or if it's next year. But now that, the man that, his name escaped me all of a sudden. I'm so mad at myself. But Katarina Devon and Van Auger left with him, and he's Blackbeard's Bartolomeo. Caribou, yeah. Now that they got Caribou, like, one thing about Blackbeard, he doesn't seem like the type to really be, really take his time unless he feels like the circumstances can't overwhelm the circumstances. And I don't really see anything in Wano that's going to really want to slow him down. They know about Pluton. They're going to go get it right now. I really think 2025, you got to invest into the villains in 2025. Like, we thought the Gorosei was going to be like that, and, like, Oda kind of wiped that out with Egghead Island. Top Man, the only one that stood strong on there, Emmett caught him with the sneak. Next chapter, he was like, it's nothing. But, it's 2025. We not on that. So the Gorosei ain't really what the Gorosei was. So I really think he has to spend time really establishing the world government, the Holy Knights, the Blackbeard Pirates. Because I think the Blackbeard Pirates kind of took a loss with how they were showed against Garp as well. Garp took half the squad solo. That's an issue. So we got to do things to power up the villains while the Straw Hats is somewhere else, getting their game and getting their knowledge up as well. But I really think 2025 is about the Blackbeard Pirates and about the Holy Knights really elevating the villains of One Piece.
Damn. Hey, honestly, I like the call, though. It's a good call. So, I definitely feel like Blackbeard is definitely going to make some type of move. And we can definitely see that it's either going to be Wano or also, in my opinion, Fishman Island. Because we got to remember, Caribou knows both. So, I could easily see that happen. All right, and then y'all for my pick, let's see. I didn't want to express it outright, because I'm looking at this very very close race right now between all of us, for this round 2 poll. If you haven't voted already, be sure to vote. But let's see. I'm trying to putting this down here. Sorry, y'all. Give me 1 sec. Okay. All right, perfect. Okay. So for my pick, it might see. I don't know if it's like a layup per se, but I'll add in a bit of like a X factor in there to like make it different. But in my opinion, the way Luffy is gonna learn about his Devil Fruit is very different. So I'm saying Luffy will learn about Nika Fruit through a poneglyph. Now let me explain. I think that in Elbaf specifically, there is a poneglyph that has been guarded and passed down. Not a road poneglyph, but just a general poneglyph that explains exactly about how the Nika Fruit is broken down, how Gear 5 works, how the Hito no Mi in general is. And I feel like once Luffy learns more about it, rather than just being like, oh, this is when I'm most free, I feel like the way he's going to learn about it is through a poneglyph. And I feel like that's where we go from here. That's where Yarul might come in and be like, oh yeah, you're the Gear 5 Luffy, right? Come on through. I got a poneglyph just for you. So I feel like that's specifically where he's going to learn about more about his Devil Fruit. So yeah, that's my pick.
Did you call him Yarul?
Yes, Yarul, right?
Well, Jarl, but now I'm thinking Ja Rule, but Jarl.
Ja Rule, baby.
Ja Rule. That's what I'm calling him from now on. Ja Rule for sure, bro.
Thinks at a time like this, bro.
I mean,
Ja Rule the Nolan, man.
What up, my baby? I like that, man. Ja Rule, yes, sir.
That's great.
Hey, I swear that's what it was. But I know like they say Jarl and whatnot in like Norse mythology, right? Like they call their kings Jarls, right?
Skyrim too, my boy. Yes, sir.
They call their kings Jarls, right? Am I mistaken?
Well, it's like a
Or the
mayor,
chief of a village, or like
type shit.
Yeah. But hey, I'm saying Jarl. All right. Okay, but yeah, that's my pick, y'all. Let me cement it with the good old the sound right here. But what are your thoughts, y'all, for round 3? Who do you think has the most like legitimate pick? We got a Rouge appearance. We got Oda's 1 month break. Blackbeard going to Wano, and then Luffy learning about his Devil Fruit through a poneglyph.
We ain't even got to do the vote. Rouge is winning this one.
I agree. I think it's a simple, clear-cut case.
Yeah. This is curtain talk.
The 1 month break is 100%.
That is true.
Yeah.
But your Rouge is way more hype. People want your Rouge to happen.
Moment from this year, to be honest, those two going at odds with each other. To be honest,
I feel like Oda 1 month break and a Rouge appearance is like a LeBron fast break layup. That's guaranteed. All right. Let's see here. So we got round 4 cooking up. Any outstanding it's gotta be this picks, like anything that needs to happen in 2025 that y'all got an agenda for?
I wouldn't say it has to be, but I mean, if somebody else want to go, they can. I'm not trying to skip the line, by the way. But
who was first? Was it JJ first or was it Dak first?
Yeah.
It was JJ first.
JJ first.
JJ. I like to speak on these things while they're on my mind because I forget every single time it's my turn. But no, go ahead, Jay. I think I got this one locked up.
Dude, I'm over here drawing blanks as of right now, but
I mean, I got one. I'll jump the line.
All right.
I'm about to say I could. Okay.
Akainu does nothing in 2025.
Ooh, the Admiral fans are mad with this one.
That's hockey on fleek all year long. That's it though. No other kind of hockey.
So what are we saying like in terms of like desk hockey? Are we talking like actual like orders from the Marines, or is it just like a quick little pop out him being mad on his
No.
desk?
I'm talking the ashtray's got a few more cigars in it, you know, like, he ain't, nothing's happening. He's just chilling. He's just getting mad at stuff. That's all that's happening.
Reading the
Dragon.
newspaper.
I will say, if Dragon moves, the chance of Akainu moving goes way up, because I feel like Oda's just kind of just having them both just, you know, sweat in place for a little bit, and just, I don't know. But when one moves, the other one's moving. So
I think this might be a hot take. I think the Dragon Akainu relationship is gonna be very one-sided.
Ooh, I
in
also
what
do.
way?
Because I think it'll be Akainu was more so obsessed with Dragon than Dragon was. Like he probably didn't really look at him that much, like you know, like he didn't really care too much about him. But him leaving kind of made Akainu very upset.
Like a Naruto Sasuke thing, but Sasuke just never cared about Naruto.
Yeah, no romantic feelings either. So you know,
Yeah.
it's a little different. But,
That's a
I
whole
just-
different conversation.
I don't know if Dragon thinks about Akainu half as much as Akainu thinks about him right now, bro. To be honest.
At all.
Well, not
I
at all.
mean,
Yeah, like he already
we'll
said
see.
the Marines not his. Like that's, you know, I just did final justice there, but the world government itself is a problem. You know what I'm saying? So like,
I just see the monkey
Could be
family
wrong.
just being people that focus on task. And like Luffy's never locked in on anybody specifically. Like when he hears about somebody that he don't like, you know, he may get upset, but Luffy trying to be the king of the pirates, he's not worried about what that man doing. Dragon trying to make a revolution, he not worried. And I can't specifically say what Garp's doing, but whenever it's time for him to go, whenever he got something specifically that he want to focus on, that's the thing. So, you know, when you see people wired like that, you may look at them weird, or you may, you know, maybe even admire them or something, but you're going to be more focused on them than the other way around. So I definitely agree with what you're saying.
Sure. All right, you got your pick, JJ. Wait.
All right.
What was Dax?
Dax
Oh,
was
that's hockey. Okay, cool.
yeah,
Okay.
desk hockey.
You say you still blanking?
Yeah, I am,
I'm
man.
gonna go.
I mean, like I said, I'm big on Kaido and Big Mom returning, but I don't think it's this year.
Really?
This might be a stretch. I don't know. It might not be this year. I think that all of the Straw Hats will receive some type of training or upgrades this arc, though.
So training arc.
Please.
Not just upgrades through a fight, like normal, like actual focused training. You know what I'm saying?
So
Say Straw Hat training arc.
how about Straw Hat individual training?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. Well, you know, actually, I'll just say what you said. Straw Hat training arc, which low key was kind of my pick, because I do wholeheartedly agree that they all need to be boosted in some way, and I feel like they're all gonna learn hockey somehow in some way. So
Yeah, I think that we're gonna get an encounter with the Holy Knights, and Straw Hats might be on the losing end of it, and that's gonna spur like, hey, we gotta get stronger. You know what I'm saying? So.
I feel like this whole God's Night thing is going to result in Luffy needing like rope level hockey to send back that, you know, the people that just showed up, because we saw that's how it works with the Gorosei.
yeah.
So if Luffy levels up, then he'll just be like, get out of here.
That'd be dope. We need that.
That would be. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, I got one.
All right, let's hear it.
I'm thinking there will be a giant trader in the arc.
Trader on behalf of working with the government.
Absolutely, working with the Holy Knights. We're not 100% sure how they're able to transport back and forth so willy nilly, basically. And I'm thinking maybe there may be somebody in there that may be the plug. So it wouldn't surprise me. You know, they showed up, and the first person they're doing is looking for Loki. Do we imagine that Loki may have been talking to one of them two on that Denden Mushi?
I think he was talking to another giant, bro. I think he was talking to somebody that was probably friends with his dad, and that knows the truth of what happened and how he was framed, but can't speak about it.
Hmm.
That's just my theory. I'm not saying anybody else is right or wrong, but that's what I got from that conversation.
Okay. Let's see.
3 day growth rolling with the boy. Ain't guard. Why y'all think Ainge like as soon as
Who the hell is Ainge?
I don't see Trader in Ainge. I don't know. Is it Angie or is it Ainge? How you do it?
I think it's Angie. It
That's
might be.
Saul's assistant.
Ainge, I don't even know, but I don't get that either, man. I don't know where that's coming from.
Yeah.
The only one that I feel like would
feel
be
that
an
up
op is the one that like kept the Straw Hats as dolls in the first place.
Oh, that's too obvious though.
That is too obvious, but I feel like it's also just too obvious to not be obvious enough. If that makes sense.
Ainge. I guess I don't like Ainge's name. I don't know. Angie, Ainge, whatever.
Damn, people just don't fuck with the vibes, I guess. God damn.
She was willing to sit there and fake that funk with Saul. Maybe she doing some other type of fake stuff. I don't know. I'm with you 3 day. I'm rolling with you 3 day. That's all I know. 3 day said it, so I'm with her.
All right, fair enough. Okay, but as far as my pick goes, y'all, I don't know. I'm shooting Blaze over here too. Like I have.
I got glasses on right now. What does that mean, go? My trader. What y'all got against the glasses, people?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, but it is a typical trope that like when they do that like push up thing. Yeah. I can see it now. God damn it. It's starting to build up on me. It's starting to go on me. Damn.
I gotta get some more contacts, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like this.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? Okay. This will be controversial, but I got my pick now. All right. The pick is down, y'all. I feel that Loki's legendary fruit that he has, I feel like we've gotten a lot of Zoan talk already. We've gotten a lot of Paramecias already in the story with a bunch of crazy stuff. I feel like now, with Elbaf in the final arc, I feel like now Oda's really trying to pipe down on the last of the Devil Fruits with Logias. I think that Loki's legendary fruit is specifically a Logia tiered fruit. And I feel like that's the reason why. Huh?
Do you have an idea what kind?
No, I have absolutely no idea. But I feel like it's a Logia. And I feel like we've been focused on mythical zones, especially with God Valley and in Wano a bit too much. And I feel like if it to be yet another mythical zone, like I know people have the whole like Jormungandr, Fenrir, and like those picks for Loki's Devil Fruit, and which does make sense. But I feel like in order to go in a different direction and have One Piece be not as stagnant and showcase why the Logias might be such a broken tier of Devil Fruits, because Oda has been saying that throughout the story. I mean, we've seen why with like not being able to touch elements and stuff like that. See, the admirals are broken in like many ways, but if we want to see the top tier of it, I feel like now would be a good chance to show like how the fruit is so legendary in Elbafian culture, why it's like so broken. And if it were to a Logia, it would make sense. So, and also a new opportunity to introduce a new type of Logia. Maybe it's not just element based. Maybe it's something completely different that we've never seen. So, yeah.
I do think that he's kind of gotten a little out of there with the whole Logia thing. I mean, whole mythical zone thing. It seems like that's been the focus lately. And we got all the pre-time skip talks about Logia being the strongest, but that definitely does not seem to be. I mean, obviously, people with hockey would probably think that.
Yeah.
But lately, it's been seeming like mythical zone is the way to go, and I'm assuming the Holy Knight's gonna have some too. So, yeah, it would be good to get another Logia with some respectful powers. So
also,
I actually hope it's a Logia as well.
One of the like
and the
reasons...
parallels is right there too. When the last time we was in a heavenly realm with a guy claiming to be a god, he had a Logia fruit too. So
that is true.
We love our parallels in One Piece.
That is true.
Could be a Logia sunlight fruit, bro. I would like that.
Hey, that would be cool.
It would make sense why Hadruden was looking for the Mirror no Me, because he wanted something similar to that.
Ah, in that case, it would literally be the sun.
Yeah.
Like that's actually tough. Hold on. In that case, like, oh man, then what would Luffy be like to like make him stand out as a sun god, even though his fruit's a bit different?
I don't think Nika. I'm not. I don't know. That's. Yeah. Let me stop. You know, we was having that Wano conversation.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I need some more Nika stuff. But I mean, I do like, you know, the idea that Morge and a lot of other people been throwing around that each culture has their own sun god. But like, so Nika is respected in giant lore, but it might not be their sun god. You know what I'm saying? So whoever that was that Roto was dressed like, or the little skull and deer horns or whatever, that's their sun god. How they look, and it could be sunlight fruit juice. Who knows?
All right. We'll be waiting to see. But yeah, as far as my pick goes, y'all, I think that Loki's fruit's a Logia, man. That's what I think. But yeah, that's the end of round 4, y'all. Is there like any outstanding picks that we like other than Crow's Straw Hat training arc? I feel like that's a guarantee, Loki. That's a layup.
I'm sorry for the lame picks, guys. Yeah.
I mean, no, it is what it is because like, I feel like it has to happen. Like it's not even like a prediction type of thing where like, oh, it may or may not happen. Like in order for them to actually progress in the story and face the big bad threats of the world government and be able to even survive, they need it. So like,
I just want it to be a actual, hey guys, we need to get, not a hockey boom. Let's grow in the midst of a fight type situation. I want it to be a, guys, we got to get stronger if we want to keep going forward. So let's all go train type situation, personally. So yeah. We know that the Stars are going to leave every island stronger, but I want it to be much more intentional in this arc, basically.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely do feel the same way. I feel like they'll find their individual like abilities or like different fascinations about Elbaf that will cater to each one of them. Like they already have Loki with Chopper trying to study medicine books, Robin with Saul, Frankie for the Atom Tree, who else? Usopp, I feel like will get his own thing. Luffy, obviously. Zoro probably do his own thing. Sanji probably gonna stick with Nami. Yeah.
Oh, future sight.
We'll see. But yeah. I don't know.
What does Nami get out of Elbaf?
Honestly, I don't know.
The Sky Island stuff is going something, bro.
I mean, probably that. Maybe learning how to create island clouds. I mean, as a bro, imagine if the Klimatect could make island clouds. Like, in order to stop people from like the fatality count to the huge cleansing that'll happen from Imu. Maybe Nami will learn how to make like temporary island clouds for people to stay alive.
Nami can actually already do that. Remember whenever they went to Punk Hazard and she did, I can't remember what it was called, but some kind of temporary sky bridge for them to get to the island from the ship. I can't remember exactly what it was called. Like Milky something.
Oh yeah.
Wait, yes, I remember.
The Milky Road. Milky
Road. Okay. I think that like it'll be an extension of that, but like with Elbathian like technology, but on a much grander scale. Like we're talking about like mini island size. I could see that happening.
Why do we call the Milky Way galaxy?
I really don't know.
That's kind of, I don't know. I hear Andromeda, and I think that's like tough. I hear Milky Way is like candy, bro.
It's literally a candy bar, yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure isn't the candy bar named after?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I hope so. But,
that was a smart play on their part. Real talk, like, oh hey, we got to pick something crazy.
Let's pick the universe. Shit.
That's instant name recognition. You feel me? But like,
yeah, but I feel like even if you disassociate the candy with it, like Milky Way. Like, do we have to associate with milk of all things?
I don't know, man. I think that's got some aura, personally.
I like Andromeda, and is Andromeda. That's what it is.
Milky Way is like way
a Star Wars planet, bro.
No, that sounds like a stock Star Wars planet. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like the basic one that gets blown up. Like Milky Way sounds like the protagonist's home place.
Like I was gonna say, like it sounds like one of those. You know those like Death Star like experimental planets that they gotta blow up?
That's Andromeda.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Milky Way. That's like whenever you hear that, you're like, all right, that one's sticking around to the end of the story. You know, like that's a special one. Andromeda's like that's like universe number 14. You know,
Well,
it's just like who
Andromeda
cares?
is where the antagonist comes from. The name. It sounds
Yeah,
evil to me. You know what I'm saying?
it does. And the guy probably blew it up before he left. You know, like
Oh yeah, you got just I can't come back. So you gotta
yeah,
blow it up.
yeah, it's like an L, like how an L blew up Burka. It's the same thing.
Yo, this is crazy. But okay, we've gotten through 4 rounds, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like polls are out of the question because we got layups in these picks. But we'll move on to round 5. Anybody got any, like definite picks they want to make out right now?
We learn where the summit of High West
I got an
is.
anime one.
Ooh.
Okay.
Anime starts back in April, right?
Absolutely. So we gonna get 4 months with no work, and it's still gonna happen. The anime gonna make Sanji look bad for
Bro,
no
that was
apparent
my
reason.
pick.
You
Oh
can go
my
ahead.
god, that was my pick, bro.
Okay.
Sanji gets done dirty by Toei. That's what I was gonna say, bro.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I really want to change it to make it the new freebie. I really feel. You know what? I'll make it a freebie. I'll make it a freebie.
Layup, bro.
That is
They gonna make that
that's the
kick
layups
around
of layups, bro.
Look so lame, bro. I bet they gonna do something, bro.
Something ridiculous too. It may have to deal with Bonnie too, man.
Oh please, God, no, bro.
It may have to deal with Bonnie too, man.
It's so hard.
He stays there. They just gonna be a little extra with the save, like.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I wholeheartedly agree. I feel like they will get done dirty. They will do him so bad. Cause I feel like after what happened with the cause I felt like at first. Like I felt like it was just Sanji fans being like, "Oh, Sanji's getting slided," and I was like, I don't know, man. And then I saw what they did with the Stars Take the Stage panel.
But that's
I was
the
like,
most ridiculous
yeah,
shit I've
yeah. I was like, okay, yeah. This is
What the fuck do you mean the start? Here comes the star. Why do you
No,
change
that
that
means the
line
star.
completely? Like you just rewrote that shit.
Yeah, see, even Mega
For
T
no
said,
reason.
yeah, yeah.
Like it's always been a thing. Like they've always kind of made Sanji's gag a little bit more obnoxious, and in general. But in Wano is like they say, you know what? Fuck this dude, bro. Let's cook him. And they've just been going crazy since then. That shit with S Shark, bro. Come on, dog.
Even the whole wolf thing. Like I know we remember that too. It's rough. When
That's
was
why I like Sanji though. I have to defend Sanji. Zoro fans, y'all got it easy, bro. Y'all just got the cool guy to cut stuff. You don't gotta argue anything with that, bro. We out here realizing my life on the line, bro.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of which, we got a very brand new reanimation of Fishman Island with much better pacing. What do y'all think about that? I mean, we haven't seen much on it because it's been very low key. But have y'all been keeping up with it or not?
I think that Fishman Island is a overhated arc. Personally, I enjoyed it. I don't enjoy Hody Jones, and I think because Hody Jones was so bad, it makes people go back and just talk about the arc like it was ass. But I like Fishman Island personally, so I mean, I go back and check stuff out.
I agree as well. I think that people really like to attribute a arc's villain as to an arc's completion, and how well it is. And I feel like in some cases, yeah, that is prevalent, but at the same time, I don't really know
It's kind of weird to have Zoro cook the main villain, though. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. Underwater as well.
Yeah. No, that is nuts.
He was trying to remove all this aura like instantly.
Early in the arc.
Come on, bro. What are we doing, bro?
All right.
Ain't enough steroids in the world.
You feel me?
Okay. Well, Sanji freebie aside, you know what? I'm gonna make it a freebie, so y'all gotta pick more picks. But we'll start off round 5 now. We got how many picks left? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 remaining spots.
What? Oh shit! I'm tripping, bro. We got around. You're right.
All right. So anybody got it?
Let me see.
Did you get one from the chat?
Let's see. I mean, we already got the Valkyrie one from the chat. Let's see. Chat, let us know any outstanding picks we think we should desperately be making for 2025 this year for One Piece, whether it's anime or manga specifically.
Give me Gabon, bro.
Gabon? We getting a Gabon appearance?
Yeah, bro. Colin's dad is Gabon. Fuck. I ain't gonna be vague like I was with other predictions. I'm gonna say Colin's father is Scopper Gabon.
Ooh. But isn't Colin's father very young?
Compared to a giant, yeah.
Well, he's probably 21 years old, so his dad, you know, they would have done the deed 20-something years ago.
Fair enough.
Yeah, like Ripley calling somebody young, that's like an old woman calling me young. You feel?
Fair enough. All right. Let me.
Did anybody already predict the flashback?
No.
Okay, well, I guess y'all rolling Nolan would definitely be a flashback because unless we just talking about them just speaking about them, but I mean, I'm thinking something may kick off a flashback. It don't have to be like an extended one, but
Well, I think we're definitely going to get a flashback. I just don't know if that'll be in 2025, but I think we're definitely going to get a like in my mind, we're bare minimum getting a thing where like Usopp does something and Jarl's like, "Oh, you remind me of a explorer I met, when I was young." And then that's enough for me because we know who that is. And then maybe they show the flashback later,
I have a very specific, but this has to be like a Viver card thing, and I don't know when the Viver card pack's dropping. So
Okay,
it's still Gabon related though.
Let's hear it out. What are you thinking?
Scopper Gabon is 1 centimeter shorter than Rayleigh.
Ooh, like for the same thing as the Zoro Sanji King and Queen thing.
Mihawk Shanks too, yeah.
Oh yeah, them two. Wait, who's shorter? Is it Shanks or Mihawk?
Mihawk.
Okay, just wanted to know for the record. Okay. 3-Day has some nice picks for the freebie we were talking about earlier, or at least for chat picks. Usopp versus Loki. I want Usopp versus Loki because I feel like it'll be liar versus liar, and it'll be a good twist to what we usually get from a One Piece arc. So I'd Loki like that. Pun intended. And then second, we got Binks sake lore. More probably in-depth lore on understanding where the song comes from. I'd like that as well.
I got a theory about Big Sucker. I'm gonna do a video for it though.
Ooh. Make sure to check out Crow's channel.
I'm not gonna do that video. I have the theory though. It's gonna be sitting around forever. I'll figure something out.
All right. And then last but not least, Robin finishes Clover's speech. Hey, you know what? I'll put it. This is my pick. Okay. Thank God.
I want that one. Yeah.
Nope. It is mine now. Ancient Kingdom name reveal. I was thinking this. I feel like now would be a good time. That especially with Vegapunk being recouped in Elbaf, I feel like that'll probably be the barometer of how long we have to wait for. As soon as Stella is done. Being made or brought back to life or whatnot, then that will help Robin make a speech or do something to use a transponder snail around the world, which will address not just what's happening in the world, not just what the world government did to shut down people trying to release the truth of the world, but also revealing the name of the ancient kingdom.
Actually, I got another one, bro.
Ooh.
A real one.
A real? How?
The 1 centimeter one wasn't a real one.
Okay. All right.
That's not against you. I don't think that Vegapunk will. I don't think that Lilith would be successful bringing back Kuma and Vegapunk and Stella.
So Lilith will be unsuccessful in Stella's revival.
I think the Holy Knights are gonna stop it, but I don't want to put that as a part of the. You know what I'm saying? There's really Crow's Corner over there, huh? Jesus.
I mean, it's also Wait, you want me to put it to like the
No,
other
no,
way?
no, it just looks funny, bro.
Man,
I think I should be done with big stuff because I got too many.
goddamn. Okay, fine. You know what? I'll just put it on this side then. Goddamn. All right. We'll be unable to revive Stella. Okay.
And Kuma, don't forget that. That's big there.
Isn't Kuma already revived?
No, remember she said
No.
she plans on bringing him back.
Like fully, right?
Yeah, I mean he is like vegetative state right now
True.
with slight signs of life, but
Slight
plans to
mini
bring
instances
Kuma
of
back.
will. Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna work. I think he's actually gonna have to sacrifice himself against the Holy Knights, to be honest.
I hope so.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, he's not bringing him back. I don't know.
I think it'd be really cool if that is Shanks and Shanks kills Kuma to show us like, damn,
Ooh,
you know, wow, okay, what's up? You know, what are you doing that for?
That's some heat right now. That's New Day type heat.
Like, that's why I want it to be Shanks, bro. Everything gets way cooler if it's Shanks. Like
True.
everything is 10 times heavier if it's actually the real deal. You know,
That's
for me
a
at least.
fact.
As a
Like-
Shanks guy, I don't want it to be the case, but I would not be mad because of those reasons right there. It would be,
Yeah.
it would make the story so much more like, Jesus, what is he doing? You know what I'm saying?
Right, because we have this.
I think he was with Sid, was it? He was talking
Sai.
about your points. Yeah, Sai, my bad. But
Yeah.
when he was giving your points, and I was like, I mean, everything he's saying makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that's the thing is like the twin makes sense. Like I get why it's there, but like we don't even know a twin actually exists. And bro, like if you take away chapter 907 from Shanks, right? Like if that wasn't him who visited the Gorosei, which is kind of what that would imply if, you know, this cloaked guy isn't him also in Elbaf. Then I'm like, well, what's he doing then? Like, is he just going to Blackbeard and dying? What's what? You know, what's going on?
If this is Shanks' twin, then I think it drastically alters our idea for Shanks. Like he's no longer a Blackbeard victim. I think he gets a Garland thing at that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's. I think it's. If it's Shanks, I think everything just gets better. And if it's you know like a lot like you said, like a lot of people don't really want Shanks to be bad, but if he's like controlled and it's like that's what we're getting introduced to is like Emu's powers and coercion and all that kind of stuff. Like wow, even Shanks is listening. You know, then I think that's the best storyline for me. But.
And I had an old theory about Emu's powers being like a mixture of all the major villains we've had. So him having like string control powers would add along with that. There's gonna be a dragon like Kaido. It's gonna be able to manipulate souls like Big Mom, strong
And Moria like combined.
Yeah, Moria and Big Mom. Jesus, who else? Darkness like Blackbeard apparently with this shit. I don't know about that part, but I had that idea a couple years ago. So adding in those string stuff would be pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm actually doing a video like as we speak. Like I have it halfway scripted. That's called "How Every Villain Foreshadows Emu" or something to that effect. And dude, you can actually go back even to like Arlong, which I don't think is powers necessarily, but like Arlong was basically collecting celestial tribute on his island, right on Kokoyashi. And what does Emu do, right? Emu collects a celestial tribute, or the government does. And what do they use that tribute for? To go buy slaves. What kind of slaves do they buy? Fishmen. So there's like a whole circular thing there, where like,
that's dope.
yeah, where Oda introduced like Arlong is like, all right, if that's what they're gonna do, I'm gonna steal the strategy. You know, I'm gonna do the same thing to the humans. And like even Axan Morgan was like our example that like the Marines aren't good and like they're very self-serving because the dude was like having a statue erected for him, right? And like you can go through every Don Krieg. He's all about technology. Technology is the strongest, like equipment, weaponry, all that stuff. What does Emu have? Some giant weapon that destroyed Lelucia, right? Like you can really go down the whole list and just pick people the whole way. Like every single villain, there's like something. But like you're saying, as far as the powers, I think the big villains are a power equivalent. You know, like that's where those hints come in. So I agree. And also like Crocodile, he wanted to have a giant drought in Alabasta, and Emu wants to flood the world, like the complete opposite thing.
There it goes.
So you can it goes deep, man. I'm pumped for that video. It goes deep.
Oh, yeah, I need that.
Hey, but I agree wholeheartedly, and also I think that Oda's chance to shine for villainry writing that like people usually mog down on One Piece for will be Emu. I feel like Emu's like you know how like villains try to like ascertain to certain ideals or certain like morals that people usually fight for, and like kind of twist it in their own way to like use it against like the protagonist or certain adversaries, like make more meaning out of what they're doing. Like we saw it with Pain, Madara. We saw it. Well, Aizen is more so like planning each step of the way. Like all like the major villains, like they do, like they figure out how to twist morals in some way. And I feel like Emu is probably like the best and like biggest way for Oda to do it. And I feel like that's really going to be showcased. And we see that a lot with Crocodile, Doflamingo, Kaido a bit less. Who else? Who else is a big proponent of that? I mean, low-key Big Mom, not so much. But yeah, I think that like that like side of writing, villainry writing that we usually get in most animes and not in like One Piece for One Piece villains, I feel like we're getting with Emo. That's where we get the top tier stuff.
I love it.
Yep, agreed. And one other thing I wanted to throw in, I just forgot earlier, but with Axan Morgan, like that parallel with Emu. Also, remember Axan Morgan got hypnotized, and that's how he got into his position. And I think that could be a hint too that like Emu got controlled by something, right? Like manipulated, whatever, and somehow like got used into this. Like maybe the Emu we see is just somebody controlled pretending to be Emu, right? Because we've seen that a lot with like clone stuff, or like, you know, just Mr. Two's powers, whatever, like some imitation thing or control. So there it goes deep, man. Oda's laid all the seeds, you know, and he's about to reap everything he's sown here in the.
Yeah, I can see that because when you look at the idea of the world, I think the original intentions of the world government may not have been malicious, right? The
Agreed.
formulation of kingdoms working together doesn't sound like an evil thing, but somewhere along the way, things got corrupted, and you know that could have been the symptoms thing with Axan Morgan. So yeah, that's good.
See, I think that's what the 100-year void has to do with, because I think that there was, I think they specify there was like a war or like something going on before the 100-year void, and then 100-year void happened, and then we get present 800 years till now. I think that's what it is, right? I'm not so sure, but either way, we're gonna learn more of that through Elbaf. Speaking of which, my I guess final pick. I don't know if it's like a layup per se, but Void Century Lord Drop this year.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to leave with this one stuff. Yeah, I want to speed up or whatever, or I just leave and y'all finish up. It don't matter to me.
We can finish up real quick. You can put in your any last bit you got for the bingo card.
I don't know. I think I got 2 minutes, bro. I'll let y'all cook. How many I got? 1, 3,
got
4,
5.
6. I have 6.
I have 6 as well.
There's 25 places. I got 6.
All right, yeah.
That's too many.
Well, yeah, we get 6 a person. If there's one, if the chat got the one in the middle, there'd be 24.
Mm-hmm.
If there's 4 of us, that's 6 a person.
Okay, well I guess I wasn't. Yeah, well I'm just JJ, what you got for me, big dog?
Yeah. Am I still on mute?
Nah, you're good. You're good.
2025. Year of the I don't know, man. I guess
The Cavs.
I guess we're gonna spend a lot of we gotta
It's the year of the snake, actually.
I mean, we gonna learn about the king of the heavenly realm. How about that? We finally get to meet the king of the heavenly realm.
Is that not? Will that not be Harold?
Well, Jarl's not the king anyway.
Jarl's
they don't have a king right now.
The chief of like the current village that they're in.
Yeah, he used to be the captain of the giant warrior pirates back in the day, like before Dorian Brogy, the old ones. And he's just like a well-respected person. I think he's like the de facto leader, but he's not actually the king. I think they said that last chapter that they haven't had a king or they haven't had a sovereign. I think is what they said.
Sovereign, no.
But I think Jarl is the de facto leader just because they needed someone and then he's just respected.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's the situation.
But I'm thinking that's the king of like. I mean, I'm thinking like they're on the mid level right now. We still haven't been to the top.
Yeah, we even
So
still
I'm
gotten to like
imagining
the
they may do
Asgard.
things a little bit different. May do things a little bit differently up there is what I'm thinking. They may actually have a king, and I'm thinking that we may meet them. That's
Oh,
that's
yeah.
where I'm
Well,
going.
well, let me sell you on an idea before we cement it. If you want to keep it, that's cool. But I have a small agenda, and it's just I only want one heaven realm on here. So I'm gonna throw this out there real quick. See what you think.
All right.
What if the heaven realm? Because I mean, heaven's right in the name. What if that's where they like keep their dead, like how in Skypiea they had the spirit trees, where they left their souls in the trees. Remember how Nolan cut them down, and they got all mad at Nolan, and that's how that whole thing ended. Well, since this is the heaven realm, you would think like that's where they're dead, right? Where people already died, and I think that's the situation. Like because I don't think people actually live there personally. I think that's what the sun realm's for. Because you look at the bottom, the realm of the dead, nobody lives there. Like Loki's tied up to the tree; it's like uninhabitable, and then everyone lives in the sun realm. And so I think the whole situation is you're getting like a underworld, earth, and heaven 3-layered system, right? Like hell, heaven, and earth, or yeah, heaven, earth, hell, from top to bottom, and and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I was thinking, you get your 3 realms of the 9 realms that we usually would have gotten, right? For like from Norse mythology, you got your Helheim, you got your Midgard, and then right at the top, Heaven World, Asgard. So I feel like we're gonna see some kind of like huge castles and stuff like that, like golden stuff. It'd be crazy. I really love to see what Oda would cook up for that. But I feel like the whole world up there, not celestial dragony, but I feel like they'll have like not a similar vibe, but like a sort of like elitist vibe that's different from like the people in Sun World, I think. So there's gonna need some sort of like shift in between the different layers, and I feel like in order to showcase the differences between like people in Heaven World versus people in the Sun World and obviously Hell World, then we need to figure out what's what, and I think that's where Aruj comes into play in the Heaven World. So who knows?
I could see Uruj up there because I mean, even whether it's my idea or whoever's, like he would be tied to that like he's a priest, right? So if it's Graves, like I said, then he's gonna be there, like paying his respects or something. I could even see, and this is kind of what I'm hoping for the most, is that how Burka got wiped out by an L. I'm wondering if that's like a giant memorial or something to them, because Burka was a Scandinavian city, like a big trading city. And so it could be a giant, because you remember how like at the end of Thriller Bark, how they made that giant memorial for the Rumbar pirates? I'm wondering if it's the same thing. And there's probably like other graves there too, but I'm wondering if that's like maybe why Uruj is there, because he's from Burka and he's saying like his respects to his homeland or something. I think something like that, I think, is what Oda's cooking up.
That would be cool. Like it would be like a sort of like main Sky Island resting stop, not resting stop, but like a main Sky Island point that all the different Sky Islands know of, that's like rooted in, and like that's where they pay respects to the dead. That's where they go to learn about other Sky Islands, like everything. So like the main Sky Island is Elbaf's Heaven World. That would be cool.
Yeah, well, because like remember how in Skypiea, like part of the land went to the sky, so there's a small chunk that was like normal, dirt and had trees and all that kind of stuff. Well, like that, Shandora, that's where like those trees were originally. Then obviously got sent to the sky afterward. But like that chunk of land where like everyone, the spirit trees were and all that, like that got sent to the sky. And so I'm just thinking like that little bit of tree that's sticking above the clouds, that's probably creating the same effect where there's like a piece of land, quote unquote, that's in the sky that people might, worship or protect or whatever, because it's not easy to have land in the sky like that. And so I think that might be the idea, is like it's like a very protected special place, because in the sky it's like hard to bury people unless you have dirt to bury them in, might be like the idea. And so that might be why like they need the top of the heaven realm to put them in, and like maybe because the giants are close to the sky races and stuff like that.
Damn, that would make sense. But also, quick question: do we know if the log pose that was pointing to Skypiea in the Skypiea arc, was it pointing to like the piece of Jaya in Skypiea, or was it pointing to Skypiea?
Probably the piece of Jaya, I
Jaya?
would imagine.
That's
I would
what I was-
imagine.
That's what I was thinking, trying to be like logical about it, because if that's the case, then would it be an anomaly, like of there being a sky island, like natural sky island that the log post is pointing to? Like, it's more
Yeah,
so
I
by
mean, they
chance
probably-
that they found one.
Well, I mean, the way the log poses work is magnetism, and I think the indication is that the land is doing it, like the
Yeah.
actual physical land, right? For some reason. So I don't think there would be a Sky Island one that gets pointed to it unless they have land. I would
Yeah.
imagine.
That's what I'm thinking. So I don't know. It's tough to figure out. But yeah. Either way. So Heaven World.
Let me.
Oh, go ahead.
I mean, if you got one you could add, I was just going to add to another. I was going to say that a named character, a relevant character, will lose their life in 2025.
Ooh.
Oh, come on. We ain't trying to spoil the whole bingo card here. We had a good chance.
What you
Until
mean,
this one.
man? Listen.
You know who's writing the
just- you
story, bro?
Yo,
ODA. You know what that
you
means.
brought that old fogey in here to show, oh, this is a nice guy. Listen, man, just somebody push that man over real quick. I'm just saying.
I
If
mean,
anybody
look,
dies, it'll probably be Saul dying like he's
It-
supposed to have been died. But I don't know.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. Jarl is so dead, it's not even funny. But
You know what I'm saying?
but I don't know if it's
Does that-
2025.
does
though.
that count for your relevant character? Though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Definitely, he's the oldest man in the story. He about to drop some knowledge,
Ja
and the only
Rule,
reason he probably
Ja
ain't.
Ja
is 'cause he-
Rule.
Ja Rule.
Murder Inc. is. He's out, man.
Ja Rule. That's just
about to
that's
run
so
it- about to
funny,
run
bro.
into G Unit.
The Giants, the G Unit.
That's only nice, bro. No, they finna get y'all rule out of here, man. But
Man, y'all play too
about
much.
to say-
Ja Rule and the G Unit, bro. This is that's too much.
No, I'm kidding. All right. Anyways, so
I'm gonna have to do about 5 minutes. So
all right. Quick last 3 picks.
wrap it-
So
wrap it.
we got Yarul dying.
Right now, I said relevant character.
All right.
Named relevant character.
Relevant. We'll keep it a bit vague. Relevant character dying from JJ. We got Heaven World.
What's the L-
Yeah, relevant character dying. Yeah.
The stream is delayed, so he probably saw you typing y'all rule. At all.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Dak, your Heaven World agenda. What was it?
Heaven Realm has Heaven Realm is a grave site. Let's put it that way.
Heaven Realm Cemetery.
Sure, that'll be simpler.
Okay. Low key forgot how to spell cemetery. Bit embarrassing.
CEMETARY.
Yes, that is true. Okay. CEM. Oh, it's wait. CEMETERY.
Yeah, CEMETARY.
Is it like that or is it like this?
I'm pretty sure.
Either way, it's a cemetery. Okay.
Oh no, it's ERY.
Oh, okay.
Or I guess this is one of those things where if you're in the UK or whatever, it might be different. But I guess ERY is the official English.
Well, either way, chat or stream, y'all know what we're talking about, so we can digress. All right.
Yep.
Moving on. Let's see. The last pick. Well, let's see. I'm trying to make sure everybody has an equal number of picks here. We got Dak with 1, 2, 3.
You need
4.
one more partner.
I think Dak, this is your last pick, man.
I mean, does it? So it has to be One Piece related.
I mean, yeah, 2025.
All right, so we can't get the guarantee Cavs win the 2025 NBA championship on here. Well, what if that's the free? Wait, what if we move the Elbafian Valkyries over? We put Cavs win the 2025 title in the middle. What kind of lobby for that?
We trying to win. Talking that nonsense. LeBron ain't on the team no more. This ain't 2000.
Yeah, thank God. Thank God we ain't got that 40-year-old man on the squad.
I'm not gonna lie. If LeBron was on a squad, Loki would have been helped. Like,
Y'all
I feel
gonna-
like
y'all gonna
Hey,
trade for him.
we're good. We don't need nobody, no trades, maybe a buyout pickup if they trying to give it to us for free. All right, you can do a combination one. I'm trying to think of a One Piece thing I could combo into this. Who else is gonna win?
How about like
three,
rooms,
four,
like
five.
weapon enchantments with rooms? I would like that.
That's what I think Usopp would do, like with his weapon. Like, imagine a rune enchantment for the 𝚬𝚙𝚒𝚝, the Rumble Ball rune enchantments. That would be so cool. That'd be so cool.
It's unlikely though, probably. I was just,
We don't even know those exist. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's just throwing darts.
Yeah, it's just
All
head
right.
canon at that point. But
All
still
right.
would be
Here. All right. Here's one you can do. This is actually the Cavs title one, but because I gotta make it One Piece, we're gonna do the Atom Tree. I'm trying to think of how to word this. The Atom Tree. I want to say it's alive, but I don't mean alive like a normal tree. I mean like it's a. I don't know if it is a person. Like you know how the whale tree. Remember how like they walked in and they're like, oh, it looks like or it feels like it's looking at us or something like that.
yeah.
Like I think the Atom Tree. Put like an Atom Tree alive more than a normal tree. I don't know, something like that.
Sentient? How about that?
Sentient Atom Tree.
Yeah, or put Atom Tree has a voice. How about that? Put it that way.
That's cool.
Atom Tree.
Because that's kind of what I think. Like I think they'll be able to like feel something or hear it or be like, whoa, like Atom has I can feel it wants to tell us something kind of deal, right?
How do I feel about Zoro cutting the Atom Tree?
If he does, I think it has to occur when he's fighting Mihawk and on the finishing blow, because like that would be like climactic enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like it's gonna be weird if he cuts down the Atom Tree and then he goes and fights Mihawk. It's like, all right, bro, like. I have caused Ragnarok with one slice.
No, but honestly, I've never thought of like the tree being sentient, and I feel like it's a good idea because it also explains why it would be so expensive to get the tree's wood. Like, other than the fact that it has great properties and whatnot, it would make sense that like it costs 200 mil to get that much wood off of the Atom Tree because it's sentient and it wouldn't want to give up that wood in the first place.
Well, and two things. One, there's multiple Atom Trees, which was a crazy reveal in my mind. I thought that was absolutely insane. I was like, what the hell's going on? All right, that just changed everything. But the other thing is, it's gonna be. Maybe I could put it in the chat here for you guys to see. But I'm pretty sure that the Atom Tree is gonna be based off the Dragon Blood Tree, is what it's called. They look the exact same. I'm gonna try to get you guys a picture so you can see it, but they look very similar. It's not. This is like it's not two layered like the Atom Tree is, but you could imagine that it could be two layered very easily. And the thing about this tree is that it bleeds whenever you cut it. Like it has like red sap, so it looks like it bleeds, and so people think it's like alive. That's like the legends, like it's like a living more than a normal plant. I just sent it in the chat if you guys care, but
I'm trying to find that.
Yeah, the structure of it is like I'm gonna send another one.
I see it. It does. It
Oh,
does
here we go.
look
Here's the picture I've been trying to send people because this one's like perfect. Here we go.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. So you can see like it looks like that. Literally looks like the Heaven Realm. Like the way that the tree is.
Yeah.
And like I said, it bleeds, and so that gave me a whole theory thought. Like, okay, Adam might. Maybe they gave it the name Adam because they cut into it once and it bled, and they're like, "Oh, it's a person." It bleeds like a human or whatever. And like you said, that might be why the wood is so expensive. Maybe like it could be. I don't know if they know that it's alive, but maybe it's just like a legend. Like we don't want to hurt Adam, and so it's like a evil thing. Like people have to sneak in and cut it in the night or whatever to steal it, right?
Like it's on some kind of like poacher like type vibe.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly. Which there's definitely no poachers of any kind in the chat here. Definitely not any whale poachers that are here in the discussion.
At the same time, just to add to that,
That's crazy.
Isn't Mimir like stuck to a tree?
He is, isn't it?
Right. I know in God of War he is, but I'm not sure if it's in the actual
Who?
mythology.
Mimir.
Like one of the. I think he's supposed to be like the. Let me see. Hold up.
The all-knowing. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the extremely knowledgeable person. I mean, like the smartest. Yeah. He's like known for his wisdom in Norse mythology. He was stuck to a tree, so like, I can see Oda like combining that character of Mimir and the Adam Tree, making it the same person. That would be pretty cool.
That would be dope.
Mm.
But the whole idea in general, like a tree being a character, that is very like Oda. Like Oda would make a character a tree.
I'm telling you, Tekken will lose his mind. It's gonna be crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. Based on the execution, though, it could be very tough. Like it could be sick. Like very.
I gotta get out of here though, boys. It was fun.
Yeah,
For sure.
But yeah, that's where we end off the stream, y'all. Let's see. Any conclusions? What we want to say? Any outros? Dak, you got any thing you want to say to the people? Anything?
I mean, hey, yo, like and subscribe to OPU. That's the most important thing if you haven't already. Appreciate y'all for watching. Appreciate you guys for inviting me. You know, we got a lot coming in 2025 for One Piece. It might just not be till the back end of 2025. You know, because we got a little lull right now. But that just means, you know, we gotta get all of our theories out now. You know, get everything prepared, because once Oda's back, once the anime's back, once live action's back, once we get the Wit Studio anime, I mean, it's just going to be crazy for the back end of this year. So, yeah, things might be quiet now, but that ain't going to be the case all year. So I appreciate y'all.
True. They will cook. All right, JJ, Crow, anything?
Through.
I've been uploading. Last week I did a second video, got 1K views. That was
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Thank y'all for coming through and showing love. I uploaded one today. I think YouTube might have tanked it because I uploaded it originally and I went full screen and it was like weird. Like they messed up the aspect ratio, so I had to re-upload it after like 5 minutes. And I don't know, but usually my videos, they start off like the first day I had like 10 views and I wake up with like 400. So hopefully that happens again. But yeah, I've been uploading.
Yes,
be on
sir.
the lookout for more. Appreciate
Yes,
y'all.
sir. He has. Make sure to tap in, subscribe if you haven't already. We need to get post notifications on so you know exactly when a Crow video is on your sub box, a Dak video is on your sub box. Not gonna say mine because I haven't made anything yet, but it will be soon. And yeah, other than that, y'all, I hope you guys have a great day, great start off to the new year. You know, hopefully everybody's getting in. Hopefully this bingo card is extremely accurate. All 25 out of 25 spaces filled, like to the brim. We get a full-on bingo. But other than that, yeah, y'all be easy, take care, and we'll see you next time, y'all. Peace.